Hey everybody, my name is Hectic Fred. That's Winston Neville right over there.
What's
and
up,
this is
baby?
Flaxy.
Howdy.
I'm going to refer to him
again.
as my dad because
Yeah.
he beat me in fantasy this week. I'm just disgusted. I want to vomit right now. But this is nothing but net. Australia's basketball show. I'm just calling it right now, mate. Australia's basketball show.
Bloody oath.
All right?
Vic Optimus Prime is my
Vic-
son.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Are we just getting right into it? This
right
week?
into
We're
it.
all in a fantasy comp, all right? 12-team league.
As you probably know by now.
As
you don't know by now.
all right, and this is why we're here right now, bro. This is how we all got it started. And me, I've never beaten Flax in all of the year and a half now I've been playing fantasy. I've never beaten him. Did I win the whole comp last year? Yes. So I'm not fussed about beating Flax. It doesn't have to happen. I technically have a 100% win rate when I lose to every single game to Flax in a season. But I've lost, and I've been describing it as a curse.
Look,
Since like last year, really. And what do you know? At the day I start versing Flax, everybody starts getting sick. People get random injuries. They didn't even play. What can I say? Like, it's just my team was dying the week they were versing Flax.
how's this, right? So I obviously, like, I'm 0-4. I'm at the bottom of the comp, right? And then all of a sudden, just day by day, injury, out, illness, UCL injury,
Knee contusion.
all this bone bruised or whatever. Like, and the smile on my face at work. Like, I dreaded work some days, but bro, just seeing out. And I'm like, yes! And
like he just won.
I
Like
didn't just win. I won by like 100, bro.
Yeah, 100.
That's like two players.
I got half a game from Bradley Beal because of what? I didn't even know what it was, bro. A calf contusion. I don't know who contusion is, but I'm going to right hook you. I'm going to right hook contusion, man.
Oh, no, I tell you though, it's good. As I said, I was 0-4 now. I got that one win and I'm going to be rolling. I've had a hard run. I had you, I've had Gary. I got Lawrence this week. I've had a hard run.
Yeah, I've probably had the hardest one. I've had Winston.
Oh, thanks.
All right, then,
I've had you too, actually.
then I
Thanks,
had
guys.
Gary. Then I had Lawrence. Then I had you.
Yeah, I got Gary this week. Rough. After play, I had
Yeah,
Lawrence
like,
last
literally
week,
all
who
this
beat me somehow.
Like all these shit teams are versing each other.
Yeah.
Like and so like Tim's 4-0.
Team's
bro.
4-0, but like,
Bro, he versed
he's not winning another
literally
game.
No one, bro. Like he versed no one.
yeah.
And then I have this week the Nas Reed Redeem team, bro, and he
Bro.
has a really good team.
can we talk about that trade?
Which one?
Oh, I got to bring it up. That trade, ADOS, what was it?
It was, mate. I traded him Josh Giddey and Malik Beasley for Jamal Murray.
Malik Beasley is a waiver player,
The
bro.
guy's averaging like 30 points a game the last week and a half, bro.
Yeah, you know why? Because he's a waiver player.
No, 30
tomorrow onwards, he's going to be scoring 16 or not even scoring at all.
Who cares? He doesn't think that.
You know what? Pat
I
Williams scored 40. I got him on my waivers. He scored -5.
No, he scored like 40, and then you jumped the gun thinking, oh, Pat
I
Williams
put
is good now.
$16 on him,
Bro,
and he got
Malik Beasley's been
-5.
doing this for 2 weeks now. And I thought it was just because Hardaway was injured. No, the cunt's just good. He's good on his team right now, bro. And he's getting Josh Giddey. Bro, Jamal Murray sucks this year. I just had to pull the trigger.
I don't know what you've been doing under the table, but bro, like somehow you're getting these trades.
You come off as so desperate when you trade, bro. This bloke will send the most rancid offers and he will make the other person hate them. He will make the other person hate him because of the offers that he sends. Me, I'm just nice, bro. I send him
Gives him a good little back rub.
He
how you
asked
doing?
for
How's your day
Giddey.
been?
You know what's funny? He actually accepted Giddey for Jamal Murray straight up. And then Giddey had a couple, but I said I need Jamal Murray wasn't playing the rest of the week. So I said, bro, do you want to just move this to like 3 days from now and accept it then? Then he declined on me and I had to try and sweeten the deal. I sweetened the deal by adding Malik. I added like Donovan Clingan.
You picked up Malik Beasley the same day.
same day.
The same
Well,
day.
he did. He went to the waivers and went,
Bro,
who can I offer to?
No, I didn't offer him.
Oh, I'll grab him and trade him.
He asked. I offered like 2-3 other players and he asked for Malik.
Was he looking at the waivers by accident? And you're like, oh, I'll go pick him up to throw in the trade.
I did it, bro. No one noticed how well he was playing, bro. And people get FOMO from waiver wire picks, bro.
Yeah.
I'm getting FOMO because I missed out on Jared McCain and Shaden Sharp by $1. But I'm not going to go trade for them because I know that there's going to be more where they came from.
Yeah.
You know
What about Johnny today being like, I'm desperate for Jimmy Butler?
I went off at him.
Because he said to me like, oh, would you trade Jimmy Butler? And I got him off Fred, and he's been out and stuff, hasn't been scoring well. I was like, oh, like, yeah, definitely I'll trade him. He's like, I'm desperate. And so I messaged him, and I
Sent him a
messaged
deal. Ja Morant. Like,
bro, I full messaged him. I was like, oh, I don't really want to let him go. He's been going pretty good. And then that's what on the chat, I was like, oh, he's been playing really good.
for like 11 minutes.
I was just trying to hype up his trade value. And then I was like, oh, would you do Ja Morant? And he's like, yeah, keen. I was like, okay. But then he declined it. But he gave me his senses.
He asked me.
Oh, actually, you should have helped me out.
No, bro. I don't want this guy to get
He
ripped.
was legit going to trade Ja Morant
Bro,
for Jimmy Butler.
the amount of times I've tried to get Lonnie to do a trade, and then he's gone, let me think about it, and then
that's so
2 days
dumb.
later he's
He'll
gone,
message,
nah.
he'll message his other mate, and then
Yeah.
he'll message me.
That's so annoying.
And I'm like, dude,
He was full
no.
into it.
You should have seen the shit he was offering me. I'm like, no, I'm not accepting that. That's like, it's either the worst trade of all time or way too good.
Bro, it would have been such
I'm
a
like, dude,
waste.
why are you offering me Bam Adebayo for DeAndre Ayton? I don't want to do that. I need him to understand that
Yeah.
he needs
He
to
offered
stop
me
thinking
Ingram.
about the most
Why
recent game.
can't he offer me stuff like that,
Bro,
bro?
he full
Like-
offered me Ingram and was like, oh, you probably want someone else. I was like, probably do a straight swap for Ingram, but I'll take Ja Morant.
Yeah, no, I just don't understand. Like he's annoyed
should
about
help
Ja
him out.
because he's injured for
Yeah.
2 more
Well,
weeks.
that's why I was like, I'll
and he
probably
needs
get
to
him.
win.
And
But
he
I'm
wants
like,
Butler.
But I'm like, dude, the only way you make any sort of wins after the next week or so is if you have Ja Morant. Like,
I'll have to sweeten the deal.
yeah,
Thanks for that. Couldn't help me out.
But we had a trade.
Yeah, we
as
did.
well. Like me and
Weeks
Winston.
in
Winston's like the one trade Winston made was looks like an absolute fleece right now from Flax. Because Jakob Poeltl's been unbelievable this year. Literally getting better and better every game.
What did you give me for that trade? It was Austin Reeves, Pirtle, and I can't remember, but yeah, it wasn't a fleece. Don't call it a fleece.
Right now it's a fleece.
I fleeced Lawrence as well. Sort of like Hero and Kobe White and someone else.
Yeah, but like they're only good now. Like Hero won't be.
Yeah,
Like
I know,
for as long as Jimmy plays, Hero's numbers aren't the best. And Kobe White, hold on, bro. If they just didn't add Josh Giddey, they would be doing better in my opinion. But
Yeah.
but me and him, I traded Darius Garland away. I decided
What was it? Garland, Butler.
Garland, Butler, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Grant.
For Austin Reeves, Franz Wagner. Franz Wagner's
Yeah.
been crazy still.
Yeah.
Austin
It
Reeves
hurt
has
me
been really
trading
good.
him away because he's been doing so good, but
Yeah.
just had to.
The name
pretty
Jimmy Butler
balanced.
has some aura to it, bro.
Yeah,
Franz Wagner
yeah.
doesn't really have aura.
And
but-
now, well, I nearly turned Butler into Ja Morant.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
why I was like, yes.
That's why I'm not too
Great
fussed.
trade.
Look, I traded for Embiid a couple of weeks ago as well. I got Garland in return and Jason Tatum. Sorry.
You
Garland
gave
and Embiid for Jason Tatum. I'm doing that deal all day.
Yeah.
Like, I just have to do it. I know Embiid's going to come good, and I think that's where we're going to start off, bro. What is wrong with this guy? He's taking 10 shots a game.
Yeah.
Joel
just
Embiid
think,
is taking 10 shots a game.
Every time I'm watching or I'm at work or I'm doing something, I just see Lawrence put in the chat, he's a 21 waiver guy and then offers someone.
What was
Bro,
it?
he offered me Mikal Bridges and fucking Bilal Coulibaly. If he offers me, he sent me 4 offers. I know how Lawrence works, bro. Lawrence, when he's finished with a waiver wire player that did well, he will offer him to everybody. And like, it's like, why are you even? He's offering Agbaji for Cam Thomas. Like, I'm gonna kick you in the head if you offer me something like this again. Get this Agbaji cunt away from me. He's good for like 1 more day. And what do you know? 3 days later, I just see him get dropped. And I'm like, no shit. And he's doing the same thing with Bilal now. That Bilal's got post-traumatic head disorder. That's what it said in real. Like, concussion post-traumatic. I'm like, okay, he's got PTSD from playing on the Wizards. Fair enough. But people just don't want to be that team right now, bro. To lose to the Wizards, nobody wants to be that team.
Yeah.
Just don't be that team.
Shout out to Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, but Bilal had a hot start, like Buddy Hill did, but there's just players that you know are gonna fizzle out for me.
Yeah.
Like and Bilal's fizzling out now. I think he will have a better role and will be more impactful than last year. But I think he's a waiver wire player in a 12-team league.
Yeah.
And I'm just seeing him involved in every trade. And I'm like, are people going to learn? Like, are people going to start learning soon how Lawrence operates?
We'll drive by.
How Lawrence operates. But
got me
yeah,
good
Joel Embiid guys, do we think it's the knee, or do we think it's the illness, or do we think it's him being unfit?
I think he's just. I
don't think he wants to play.
No, you know what it is?
I think he's unfit.
You mentioned that old mate has post-traumatic head disorder. Joel Embiid has post-traumatic Knicks disorder. We just rattled him in the playoffs, and he hasn't been the same since.
Brother, he's been rattled by about 15 other teams. I can name one team that's rattled him more than anyone.
Yeah.
And that is... All right, that is the Boston Celtics literally own him and that team and that franchise right now.
No, it's crazy. Literally today, he didn't go to the free throw line at all. And that was the first time since 2018 that he hadn't gone to the free throw line.
Well, that's totally I'm surprised
because he's not putting up shots. He's not.
Yeah, he's not.
He's doing the Ben Simmons, where it's just not attempting anything, not trying to get fouls, not driving in, just not putting up.
I watched a clip of Ben Simmons today. He runs up to the free throw line, and he turns around and passes it. What the hell are you doing, bro?
No, in that case, I can understand this.
No, he could have ran and dunked the ball.
There's two guys in front of him.
He's that fucking 7 foot tall.
Yeah, but there's two guys in front of him. But the real reason he does it is because he doesn't want to go to the free throw line because he sucks at free throws. If Ben Simmons was better at free throws, I'm telling you, he'd be more aggressive.
Bro, what? Like, literally, you're a basketball player. You're that tall. Like, I can shoot free throws better than him probably. Like, that is insane. It should be every basketball player should know how to shoot a free throw.
No, they know how to shoot in practice. It's shooting in a game is different for a lot of people. Dwight Howard used to go like 92 from 100 in practice. But then when you get in a game and you're tired and you got freaking like the Boston Celtics, like Boston. No, there's no wall. There's no wall. There's no wall, bro. You have Boston Celtics fans and Utah Jazz fans hurling racial abuse at you. All right, it's going to be hard to shoot a free throw, bro. All right, imagine you're shooting a free throw flex and there's 50 people in front of you calling you a fucking white dog. All right, you're going to miss it, bro. And they're hitting those thunder sticks, bro. I feel like I'm in 2008 NRL again, bro. Yeah. I still have my old thunder sticks.
With the inflatable thunder sticks with dull tone house.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And then you miss one and you just hear some arena media go, wah, like they got a soundboard cast.
And then all of a sudden the PA chants like free wings if he misses this free throw. And then it's like, what are you going to do now? The whole crowd's chanting free wings.
Bro.
You're going to miss.
Yeah, they want free wings, bro. It's hard, bro.
You know in the Clippers arena, they have a cow mooing at a free throw line.
And you expect these men to hit his shots? It's not that easy.
Dude, when I was coaching, I would literally do this shit when they're shooting free throws, like making noise and fucking being a read.
There was I think it was a college team
doing monkey noises and shit to make them laugh, but then they have to focus. They have to stay focused. They can't be when I'm doing this. They can't shoot free throws when I'm doing that. It's going to be hard to shoot him in the game.
There was a college team this week. I think it was college. It might have been like high school, whatever. They put the Rizzler on the Jumbotron.
I love the Rizzler,
while they're
bro.
shooting free throws. It's just so good.
I love the Rizzler. I love him.
I think my favorite ever free throw distraction was in COVID. And who was it? The Phoenix Suns versus the Raptors. And the Raptors mascot was dancing in front and he missed it. And he was like pointing because he complained.
No, the worst free throw thing ever was DeMar DeRozan's daughter. Do you remember?
I don't remember that.
Bro, she was literally like e-rape screaming every time anyone went to the free throw line.
How old? Like a little girl?
She's like 7, bro.
So like high-pitched.
Yeah, and I think it was in a playoffs or in the plane. It was in the plane, I think. And she every time the other team goes to shoot a free throw, she's literally e-rape screaming. and they literally shot like 48% from the free throw line. And she was the talk of the town. Like when they won the game, the first question DeMar DeRozan gets is, will your daughter be there next week? She really helped. She helped you guys get this win. And he's like, nah, she's got school tomorrow. All right. So that's the best free throw destruction I've ever seen because it freaking worked, bro. They couldn't shoot free throws because she was that crazy. She was so loud, bro.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, especially if it's like a home game, all right, and they're shooting free throws, like the home crowd is quiet as because they don't want to distract the player.
Yeah.
But then the other team, they're loud as, and she's just high-pitched scream.
Love it. I rate it.
But yeah, do we think Embiid is unfit? Do we think Embiid is actually cooked and his knees effed and that's why he's not playing well? Or is it a mixture of everything? Like the way I see it is I don't think he would have been doing too much basketball activity during the preseason.
Yeah, because he was...
Because, I think he came back very early and when you have a meniscus trim, all right, like it was just to get back in the playoffs. He's probably done some more rehab, but he's probably not playing basketball.
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Like in the off season,
I think it's a fitness thing because surely he wasn't playing that much. Came back early.
and we know he freaking loves his Chick-fil-A and shit. Like he loves his fast food, man.
Yeah.
I just think it's a fitness thing, bro. He was missed out a lot of time back end of last year. Missed out probably on a lot of work that he could have been doing in the off season this year, and he's just starting slow.
It's
also-
then,
taking
then
his
he's
time,
got an
Will.
illness. If the illness is the flu, he's playing like he had the flu today. He was actually, bro. Reports in America were saying he's not playing today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then like so many real things like they're like WTF you're playing, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody actually expected him to play, but he played.
Yeah.
And I think he just wants to get some reps in. But
Well, I think-
he can't have a game and shoot 11 times, 10 times. He's not Joel Embiid. He's the top 3 scorers in basketball, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
He was literally MVP like a couple
It's
seasons
a couple
ago.
seasons ago. Last year, the guy was he averaged like an obscene number of points. I think it's Luka, him, and Shea for the 3 best scorers in basketball. He's got at least in the regular season, bro. He can't be shooting 11 times, bro.
I just think something really underrated is just like match fitness. And I just feel like getting those reps in, like obviously he hasn't been. And I think it's a fitness thing where he's sort of just adjusting to actually being in a game again. Yeah, that's what I think it's just a fitness
He
thing,
can't
surely.
be missing that many more games either because of the 65 game rule. Like if he wants to be,
Bro, he does not care about the 65
He won't play
games.
65
Bro,
games.
he
I'll
literally
say now.
by him saying he's not playing back-to-backs, if he missed every back-to-back, he's playing 64 games because they have 18 back-to-backs.
I just got to say, by the way, this man who was like, you watch, he's going to play back to back.
I'm telling you, he
shit on
will.
you.
He will.
But he's just saying
He
based
doesn't
on the
have
fact
he
he
won't
wasn't
have
going to play
he
back-to-backs.
doesn't want to, but he's going to be forced to because they're 2-12, bro.
They're not. As I said
They're
last week, they're not making playoffs. They're not making play-ins.
They're
done.
making the playoffs.
They're not.
play-in.
They're not.
I'm telling you, they're making the playoffs.
No, because they're
Play-in,
gonna.
I reckon.
They're making the playoffs. Bro.
I told
Via
you
the
this.
play-in.
The East are a bunch of the shittest teams
Bro,
ever, bro.
The Pistons are literally in the plane right now. That's how garbage the East
Like
is.
there are 3 good teams in the East, bro.
That just shows
They're
how bad
gonna
they are.
beat
They're
it.
that garbage. Imagine if they're in the West.
Bro, what do you
They
mean?
haven't had their
They
3
haven't had
playing
anyone
together.
yet, bro.
As I said,
Paul George's
they-
played
they-
like 4 games, bro. Joel Embiid's played 3.
They're a
Maxi's
modern day-
played like 4.
They're a
Yeah.
modern day Brooklyn Nets, man. Like I'm telling you.
Yeah, but if they have 2 of them, they're beating 80% of the team, 70% of the teams in the East, bro.
Even if they have 2 of them, because Embiid's still
a
not
team-
playing
bro,
like.
there have been teams that have been like this at the start of the season and just fucking made the playoffs, bro.
I got a
The
question.
Lakers started like this and nearly made the playoffs in the West, bro, a few years back.
I got to ask a
Teams
question.
can go
How many
nuts.
games do you think they win?
42, bro.
42? Over
Yeah.
42?
I think 42.
Winston?
Yeah, 40s.
I
They'll be
doubt.
in a-
I
they'll
don't
be
think
a
they crack
40
40s.
team.
So
I don't
they'll
think
make
they
the
crack
play-in.
Do you
40s.
think they can't go 40 and 30 for the rest of the year?
No.
Why?
Look at their team. As I said,
look at their
insanely
team.
good.
It's
Look at their
massive.
team. If you look at
they
their
have
team,
no
What do you
depth
mean?
when it comes to that.
What do you
And then
mean?
they're not all 3 of them are going to be playing. Paul George doesn't play
Yeah,
that
but
many
they're
games.
getting guys like Jared McCain. If Joel Embiid
Jared
doesn't play,
McCain's
he's got
good,
Andre
but he's
Drummond.
not going to be able to save him.
What do you mean? He's nearly saved them in a lot of games.
Yeah,
bro. They're only
nearly
just
isn't.
missing. But they're only just missing out on wins. They nearly beat the Heat today. Joel Embiid looked like he had something up his ass. Paul George is Paul George. You know what I mean? Like, they're making the playoffs. But I
There's
know
plenty
you
of
don't
time
like
for him
Paul
to get
George
it
because he left you, but they're gonna
Bro,
make the playoffs.
Look, I hate Philly. They're my most hated team. I hate Philly more than the Celtics, and even I'm like they'll make. the playoffs.
We're going to
Dude,
look back on
mate.
this. We're going to
We're
look back
gonna
at this at the end of the year. I'm telling you, they're not
hope
cracking
they
It's a
don't,
bit of
but
a
they
hot
will.
take. They're 2-12, but I just think they can make back 10 wins easy, bro. If they have
What
one,
seed were they last year?
like top 4, I
Yeah, I'm
think.
pretty sure they were top 4. Oh,
And
no,
Embiid missed a lot of games.
they might have been 6th actually.
Yeah, but they only
still,
because of how many
yeah.
games Embiid missed.
Yeah, I just they're a good team.
Dude, they're
They
gonna
just
make
gotta-
the
They just
playoffs.
gotta have
bro.
those 3 playing.
Like, okay, they're gonna have a week where they verse the Raptors, they're gonna verse the Nets, they're gonna verse Detroit, and then they're gonna verse I don't know, bro, the Hornets, and they're gonna win all 4, and then it's gonna be looking
Going
completely
around.
different. If they have a good month, that 10 games are gonna be made back.
Yeah,
10 games, a 10-game thing is nothing.
I don't know.
And then I reckon Embiid's gonna pull his finger at his ass and play back to backs because they're gonna need to make the
Yeah.
playoffs. You think if they're 2 games out from the playoffs and there are 3 back to backs left and 10 games are out, you think Embiid's gonna sit the back to backs?
Yep.
No way.
He wants.
Well, look, he might not sit out the back-to-backs, but he won't be playing good in that second game. I can tell you.
I think he will.
I tell you the best bet I could give you,
fitness.
like gamble responsibly, but the best bet you could put on is unders for everything on that back-to-back game. If he plays.
Yeah, but that's what you do for every back-to-back game in existence.
No.
It's every NBA team plays worse on the back-to-back.
Except De'Aaron Fox.
I'm going to right hook you in the face, man.
The savior, bro. The savior.
The only reason this guy won is I had all of these injuries and his team decides to start playing like I was watching Michael Jordan play with De'Aaron Fox, bro. What the fuck was that? The guy put up the most points in a back-to-back since Kobe Bryant, bro.
Literally.
He had 105 points in a back-to-back, and of course, it's the week that I'm playing him. He will never score half of that in a back-to-back.
He scored like
He
21.
will never
Bro,
go
he'll never
past-
drop 60 again.
He will never go 70 points in a back-to-back again, unless he's versing me.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. The next time he drops 60 points,
I
he'll do
had
and
to
Flax is
watch.
versing
I'm
Fred in
cleaning
playoffs.
the house on Saturday, bro. I'm like cleaning out my dad's his old stuff in the garage, bro. I'm dying. I check my phone once every 2 hours, and I'm just like, I just need De'Aaron Fox to not go crazy. If he just scores like a 41, which is his average on fantasy, I'll be sweet. The guy scores 94 and then drops 80 the next day, and the game before 94, he had bloody 70 or 68 or some shit. Like, get lost. I literally lost to De'Aaron Fox, so I will forever Alonzo Ball lover. I already didn't really like you, De'Aaron Fox, but now I hate you. I hate you, and now I just hate his name was the Fox.
Yeah.
After everything that happened to the Fox and my other team, the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldog, I just hate foxes right now. I might go hunting right now, man. I'm getting my uncle's shotgun, bro. I'm going into the fucking woods. I'm pumping a few fucking. Watch out, Fox. Anyone last name Fox? Fox Sports, brother. Watch out. I just don't like De'Aaron Fox.
You know what we do?
What he did to me.
You know what we do? We go to a local bookshop, buy Fantastic Mr. Fox, and just burn them. Let's just burn all the copies
Man,
of
I'm going on
Fantastic
Super
Mr. Fox.
Smash Brothers. I'm gonna freaking 999% him and then boot him halfway across the bloody world.
Yeah.
All right, that's what I want to do to everything related to foxes right
Anything
now, bro.
Fox,
Just that animal right now, bro. I'm gonna go kill a couple, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna smile.
I'm gonna change this violin cup to the Fox cup, just to spite
If
you.
you do that, I'm gonna bloody write so much stuff just exposing you, Flax. I wouldn't do that.
You can't expose.
I can definitely expose you. All right. I could make some fantasy players very mad right now. A warning shot. He shut up real quick because he realised. All right. Anyways, but yeah, De'Aaron Fox had one of the most historic back-to-backs ever. And did he win either game?
He won one of them. He lost the other. He
Lost
the first
one.
one.
He scored like 60
Because
points and lost.
Oh no, that was the
So he lost the one. He got 90 something fantasy points in, and then won the one.
He got 74.
And they were both close games too. I think I was hoping.
And he lost today.
Yeah.
No,
They lost today.
They lost today.
Dyson Daniels.
Yeah. So
No, they lost to Damian Lillard.
yeah, that's.
Or maybe was it yesterday? Didn't they just play Dyson Daniels and he had that steal?
Yeah, no, it was
that
Atlanta
block?
versus Sacramento, and it was
Not today.
That was
Today was
today.
Damian.
I swear that was
Damian
today.
Lillard hit the game winner today.
Yeah, but no, Atlanta won.
Yeah, it was against Atlanta.
I thought they versed the Bucks.
No,
No, I
they-
swear they played Atlanta with Dyson Daniels.
Okay.
The Great Barrier Thief.
Maybe.
Yeah, the Rocket. Oh no, the
Oh,
Rocket.
the Rockets. The Rockets.
No,
lost.
it was
Atlanta
Sorry,
versus
sorry.
Atlanta versus.
My
the Kings.
apologies.
No
my
ball
apologies. I was at work today. I just thought they were.
I was like, no, I swear.
I was like, yeah, no. what's
Shout
going
out Key on Ellis phone.
But
But yeah, no, it's just yeah. Of course, he had a mad back-to-back, made me lose. Of course, like Sabonis never misses games, but he misses games when I'm versing the guy that has De'Aaron Fox. So gotta love it.
The curse.
But yeah, that's the curse for you, mate. Wemby, knee contusion. I don't know who contusion is, mate, but I'm gonna give contusion a right cock. Right cock, right hook. You gotta edit that one.
Oh, ladies and
I was
gentlemen,
gonna
if Fred does not have a bleep over his mouth, Flax is screwed up because the edit has gone sideways.
Yeah.
You gotta bleep that. That has to be bleeped. Do not miss that
I think
bleep.
you got to keep that one in because that would just be a good. I was going to give him a contusion, a right hook in the cock, But
Bleep it.
I gave him just a right cock. I don't know.
Anyway, Dyson Daniels.
The Great Barrier Thief, is that the best nickname in all of basketball?
It's a nickname.
Because in my, what are your best nicknames of all time? I have my
KD.
favorite nickname ever is AK-47. There is no better nickname in NBA history than AK-47. If you don't know who AK-47 is, it's a Russian guy named Andrei Kirilenko. His jersey number 47. His name AK-47. Where's the AK-47 made? Russia.
There you go.
You can't get better. It's got all the dots connect, cuz. All the dots connect. The best nickname of all time, AK-47, bro. But do you have any other nicknames that you like?
As I said, KD has a pretty good nickname.
What, the Tarantula, the Grim Reaper, the Slim Reaper?
Chef Curry's good. If we're doing just like current
Slim
players,
Reaper's
Chef Curry.
hectic, bro. And they used to call him the Tarantula when he was young,
Tarantula.
which is pretty hectic, I'm not gonna lie. What else have we got? Bro,
You got Slenderman and Wemby when he
Yeah.
dressed up as Slenderman for that Halloween part. But
the round mound of rebound. All right, the Worm. That's a pretty good nickname. The Worm. All right, then bro, but the big ticket. I always love the big
Obviously,
ticket.
Kobe, Black Mamba.
Yeah, Black Mamba. That's cold.
Yeah.
That is cold.
The answer,
The answer. Yeah, that's true. The truth.
the truth.
That's a cold nickname.
That
bro.
is.
I always loved
trying to
like
get
a
this one
low
for
key
the
favorite of mine because he wasn't really called this, but if you look on Basketball Reference, it's listed him like Dirk Nowitzki as the Big Schnitzel. I just love that one because I just love Schnitzel.
Even like
mate.
Joker's a good one.
Oh, Joker's insane because it says mate. His name is like it's so perfect for it, bro.
Yeah.
But the Great Barrier Thief.
Yeah.
It's probably one of my favorite nicknames of all time because he's an Australian player as well. Is he from Queensland? I don't think he is.
I know. I'll give it a go.
I think he's from Melbourne, bro. And he's
Usually they are from Melbourne,
but his brother doesn't even need a nickname because his brother's name is Dash.
His name's Dash.
His name's Dash.
What, that's
like
his
Mr.
actual name?
Incredible.
No way.
Bro, he has the coolest name
Dash
ever.
Daniels.
Dash Daniels. It sounds like a porn star name, bro. Dash Daniels, mate.
I was thinking
He's
he's like
not
a
an
superhero, but
he's nutting in the he's nutting in the flash, bro.
he's born in Victoria, by the way.
Yeah.
I think I completely back on Johnny.
Yeah, Dyson Daniels. Bro, he doesn't even need a nickname, bro. The guy's name is Dyson.
just call him the Flash.
The
Cleans up, bro.
I don't even know if Dyson's in
vacuum.
America, but he's a
Why-
vacuum.
why are people not
But they
calling him the
call him the
vacuum?
vacuum, but the Great
Oh,
Barrier
good.
Thief is the Australian nicknames. The nickname
vacuum
that
makes sense as well.
we've given him. But yeah, he sucks up all the
exactly.
balls
Yeah.
and gets all the steals. You know what I mean? Because like when he gets a cause
He can't.
he sucks up all the balls, bro. But you're keeping all of this in. I don't
This
care what
is an
anyone.
NBA
Bro, when he
podcast.
fucking bro,
wait, we were talking about you smelling
Dude,
too a
dude.
few weeks ago.
dude, when he gets a steal, all I hear is like the crumb noise. Or, you know,
That is not.
I don't know how to do it, bro. Like,
You went like this. That's the.
I don't know. I
That
don't
is
know.
Ugandan knuckles.
No,
A
listen.
vacuum goes.
I love vacuuming.
No, when you're vacuuming over the crumbs and it makes that satisfying noise, like that's Dyson Daniels when he gets a steal.
Bro's Bane. Was Dyson Daniels born in the darkness? Nobody cared who I was till I put on the mic.
Dyson, I am your father. That's bro, Dash and Dyson. That's a fucking
Dash is a sick
double
name.
D's, bro. Double D's.
Double D's nuts.
Come on, bro. These are just the cool, bro. What a cool family, bro. What a cool family. The Great Barrier Thief. All right, he's so good. The cops don't even arrest him for thievery, mate. All right, he's getting that many steals. It like literally the guy's name is like. He's so hard to trade in fantasy. Even though I trade him for Yusuf Nurkic, I will do
He's
that.
so hard to trade, but I traded him.
Listen. And listen,
You got rolled on
I
that
got
trade.
robbed there. I'm not gonna lie, but I was doing that deal
But it was hard to
because it's just not sustainable. But there's no way you trade him for someone that is a top 50, top 60 player because he's got so many steals that people view him as unsustainable. But what if he does sustain it?
Yeah.
What if he averages 3.5 steals?
Well, he
per
got
game,
0
bro?
steals today, but he got
you
4
one.
blocks.
One steal.
No, he got
He
zero.
got the match winner.
That was counted as
Did
a
that
block.
not count as a
It was a
steal?
block.
Wow.
Because it
Block.
counted as a
Yeah,
shot.
fair.
So he got 4
Fair.
blocks today.
No
So
steals.
even when he doesn't steal, he blocks.
He's,
great
he's
barrier
just an
block.
amazing, bro. He was annoying the hell out of Jalen Brunson.
Channel 9's the block.
Mate, because he doesn't foul you, bro.
Yeah.
You can't even get mad at
And
the
if there's
referees.
any player in the NBA that just begs for fouls, it's Jalen Brunson.
Absolutely not, bro.
I wanna see him up against
bro,
Harden.
It's Luka and Embiid,
Yeah.
bro. I'm the biggest Luka fan ever. That man,
Brunson loves drawing fouls.
He's European, bro. All right, Europeans just make noises that get you fouls. All right, I remember I was coaching. Shout out to Ivan, bro. I'm
not
coaching.
clearing.
I'm coaching Ivan, bro. Ivan, every time this guy gets hit, hey, but he's like 16, so it's more like, hey, you know what I mean?
It's like that.
Bro, the referee said to him, "If I hear you say, 'Hey,' one more time, I'm giving you a tech." Bro, when this 75-year-old referee, grey hair and everything, said that, because I was on my knees laughing. I couldn't stand because I was just like, I'm never gonna hear that again from a referee, bro. He was so that game. He got 4 charges called on him. Like, he got 4 charges for us on the same player doing the exact same thing, and he was losing his mind. He couldn't, and every single one of them was a flop. Shout out to Ivan, but Europeans, man. Ivan's Croatian, Lucas Slovenian. They just make noises and know the flopping actions. It's in their blood. That's why all the European teams in football, soccer, whatever you want to call
Yeah,
it,
true.
they're like little girls, right? And Brazilians.
That's a good point.
Brazilians should be just part of Europe just for that.
Yeah,
They got it in their blood, the flopping.
They should be able to go in Eurovision like Australia. We just
look,
get moved
yeah,
on.
We're not going to get into geopolitics, all right?
No. Hey. But I'm just saying. Shout out to Dyson Daniels. We see you, brother. We see you, and I will be
And
seeing
Dash
you.
as well.
I will
Shout
be
out to
seeing your
Dash.
brother Dash.
How old's Dash?
Or would you be able to see him?
I think he's coming up soon, a year
That's
or two.
exciting. Like, that is...
It's a sick, bro. Australia's just in a good spot right now,
yeah,
man.
clearly.
Australian basketball is just in a great spot. It's been the best it's ever been. So
Yeah.
Shout out to Dash.
Shout out to Dash and Dyson. All right, boys, we have one undefeated team in basketball.
Somehow.
crazy.
And it's
Insanity.
the Cleveland Cavaliers, bro. Now,
16 and 0?
15 and 0, I
15-0.
think. And they're going to be versing the best team in basketball.
Yep.
Although they are missing Kristaps Porzingis, the best team
The
in basketball.
unicorn. Speaking of nicknames.
The Boston Celtics. All right,
Yep.
this is the game that everybody wants to
You
watch.
talk about unstoppable forces meeting immovable objects.
Yeah.
This is one of those clashes.
This is a game that everybody wants to watch. And as far as I know, everyone on the Cavs side are going to be healthy. I think Donovan Mitchell missed the last game or two. They still won without a problem.
Yeah,
But I
it's
think they put
crazy.
141 points on the Bulls. They have major defensive issues, by the way. They have got like
Bulls.
141 and 142 in back-to-back
Yeah.
games. They need to start playing some defense.
Yeah.
But who do we think's taking this one out?
It's so I'm gonna go honestly. I think Celtics. I just think the run has to end eventually, doesn't it? And if anyone's gonna end it, it is the Celtics. I think this is a game they've had circled on their calendars for a while. Going, this is probably going to be the toughest matchup of the season so far, obviously. But yeah, it's so weird because like they're 15 and 0. It's sort of hard to say they're going to lose, but I think they have to lose eventually, surely.
Yeah.
And if they're going to lose, it'll be to the Celtics. I think. I just think. Obviously, if Porzingis is out, that makes it a little bit harder. But yeah, I just think they're due. And
For a loss.
They just are. They just are due. I think there's only been like one team since like that.
Sorry.
What?
It just Jew sounds like they're just Jew. I don't know. It just made me laugh. I say it like that too. Jew.
What is it meant to be do?
No, I
They
think it's
do.
like an
Say
American
do.
would say do,
Yeah.
but
Unlucky.
then
This is an
it's-
Australian
it's
podcast.
just it was just
No.
I heard it the wrong way, and it just made me laugh. What do you reckon? Oh, are you gonna keep
I was
going?
going to say something, but I don't remember.
Jew.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, like
I
they
don't
haven't
remember.
had. If you look at their matchups, they've got obviously versed the Bucks. I think they've versed you guys a few times.
Yeah,
They haven't had.
once.
I think they versed Golden State as
State.
well. Like they haven't had,
They killed them,
but they killed them. But they
Oh,
haven't.
sorry. I'm going to cut you off. I remember what I was going to say.
Yeah.
And if I don't say it, I'm going to forget it again.
Exactly, go.
There's only been one team since, I think, that like 80s or 60s or something that's gone more than 15 and 0. So that's what makes it really interesting as
Yeah.
well. They're literally going for history. Back to you, Flax.
Well, like they versed the Lakers. Anyone can beat the Wizards. You know, they've versed and the Raptors
Lakers,
as well.
I was going to right hook you.
So, you know, they've done really well, but they haven't versed, as I said, top caliber teams. The only one that you're kind of looking at is Golden
the
State,
Knicks.
and they've only. How many of you guys lost this season?
I think we're 8-7 or something.
Well, yeah. So they've versed,
No,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
tougher teams. They're
This-
not even the favourites tomorrow.
Celtics are favourites.
Celtics are paying $1.48 favourites to $2.66.
Well, then
So
get on the Cavs.
But is Donovan Mitchell still questionable?
I'm not sure about play it, and you won't know until like 20 minutes before the game.
Bro,
You
what
never
about
know.
that? Literally on fantasy, Dame Lillard out, and I'm like, all right, set the lineup.
Every Suns
I set
player.
the lineup like 30 minutes before the game, and then next minute he's like got 40 points. I'm like,
You know what I do? I will go rule notifications.
oh yeah,
They're better.
Yeah,
And it tells you if they're out. Like I kept getting Bradley Beal, Yusuf Nurkic out like 15 minutes before tip off.
yeah. And then you
Because like I'm like I just hate every Suns player right now. It was just not a good week for me. But what do you
yeah,
reckon?
look, no one saw this coming. Like at the beginning of the season, no one. I don't even know if anyone saw Cavs as like a top threat contender.
I didn't. Like I literally
Ex-
didn't. That's what's just blowing me
Exactly,
away.
you know, and it gives me sort of vibes of the Miami run, but you've ever seen the Celtics. Obviously, you know, 15, no, you can't say that, oh, it's a fluke, you know, you can't fluke 15 times, but, you know, like, it is the Celtics, they're the reigning, defending, you know, champions. It's going to be hard. As you said, Porzingis is out, so, like, it does...
Mitchell is listed as healthy as well.
So it's listed at health. So like there is nothing wrong with this team. We spoke about this last week. We said there is a chance they could win all 4 games up to this game.
Yeah. Here we are.
You can't not back the Cavs. Whose home game is it? Whose home
I
game
don't
is
know.
it?
I rate the
Probably
fact that
Boston.
if
That's
it's-
why the odds are so short.
well, that's where I'm like, whoever's
Is it
the
at TD
outsider, put some
Garden?
money on that.
Let me have a look.
I don't know if there's still Chesapeake Arena or some shit, but
It's like the Garden.
It is.
yeah,
It is.
their TD Garden. The
Fate,
Boston Celtics.
they've got the
So
fake
it's
Garden.
the Celtics' home game. So
That's probably why they're favourites.
Yeah.
But I just
Well-
think there's value in whoever's the outsider.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I
think
would
you
be
gotta go
putting.
with
This is a coin
Cavs.
flip.
I would put it on the line.
This is honestly a coin flip for me.
Yeah, I think now like Boston have been playing very well. They've been shooting more threes than I think any team have ever shot in NBA
Yeah.
history, which is insane. They are just launching them from deep. I am actually going to go with the Cavs here. I think if it was full healthy versus full healthy, the Celtics would get them.
Yeah.
I think leaving all this interior presence to Al Horford, Quita, whatever his name is, and then Luke Cornett, I think it's just a bit. I think it's just not going to be good enough because none of them are good rebounders, and I just think Jared Allen and Evan Mobley are going to eat them on the boards.
And you have both of them together. They're unstoppable, especially with no Porzingis.
Yeah,
There's no.
it's going to be
That's the
really
big
tough for them. The
loss.
thing with the beautiful thing about Kristaps is he just spaces the floor. Like if you don't want to challenge Jared Allen at the rim all the time, you don't have to. You can just sit one of the best 3-point shooters in one of the best 3-point shooting teams and just play 5 out and just negate the fact that negate their rim protection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Evan Mobley, I think, is good everywhere. He's a good defender everywhere you put him. But Jared Allen is really only good if he's in the middle. You know what I mean? And if you're not sending him traffic, he's like not going to be able to impact the game too much defensively. So, but them missing Kristaps, and I think Cornet used to shoot back and that doesn't shoot anymore. Al Horford, I guess, can still do the same thing at a worse level. But I just think if everyone on the Cavs are healthy, they're just really playing good basketball right now. I think they might snag a win just because both teams are good defensively. But I think rebounding is massive in games like this, and they're going to probably get eaten up on the boards.
Yeah.
Like Celtics' best rebounder is Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I think it's Cavs. I think Cavs win, and I reckon it's within. I think it's within 5-10. I think it's close. I don't think it's a blown out of the park, but
Nah, no one built
It
this
won't be a
Celtics
blowout.
team, bro. But I wouldn't be surprised if just Celtics blow them out of the water as well. Like they just if they're on from 3,
Yeah.
they can blow any team out of the
nothing
water.
you-
There's
just-
nothing you can do.
just
They're
that for-
shooting
oh.
43s a game
Yeah.
or some shit, bro, or
Yeah.
33s a game.
It's just like, how are you supposed to defend that?
They're actually like I think they're shooting more threes than twos.
Yeah,
Or like
sounds
so,
about right.
which is just insane when you think about it.
Yeah.
And so I can't wait for this game.
I'm keen to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be cracker.
Yeah, all right. Now we'll go to
Before we go to that,
yeah.
because I don't know if we talked about it last week, and I think it needs to be talked about. LeBron James. How did we talk about him last week?
No, he hadn't gone on the triple double run.
How good has he been,
true,
bro?
yeah.
Like he got three triple
Doubles in a row.
Insane.
How old is this man again?
39 years old,
Crazy.
bro. He's crazy. I think
Dude's a boomer.
he's a machine, bro. He's a machine.
He could be my dad.
At 39 years old, still going strong. I think, and the thing is like it's the perfect era to be a player like LeBron. Like there are like no good rim protectors, bro. You know what I mean? He's going to the rim. He's barely getting touched compared to what it was like when the game was a lot slower. You know what I mean? And I just think he's taken advantage of it so well, and his skills, like, are just translate. They just everything is working when he has the ball, bro. We look so good when he has the ball. I'm actually getting mad at him for not being aggressive enough because he can easily take all of these guys to school, bro, when he has the ball in hand. And he's just an amazing. He's a player we're never going to see again.
Yeah, literally.
All right.
I saw something online. It was something about LeBron James and his legacy. How he balls out when he versus the rookies. So he has all these stories in the future of these rookies saying, what was your welcome to NBA moment?
Yeah.
And it's a 40-year-old LeBron James getting a triple-double on him. I found it hilarious. I think he's just been so great. And the fact that he's 39 and is in the top 10 MVP race, like obviously he's not like as good as Jokic or how AD is going at the moment, but the fact that he's there at this age and doing what he's doing, he's still looking like he's playing in his goddamn prime.
Yeah, and it's really hopeful as a Lakers fan seeing him play like that, and he's not even our best player. Like Anthony Davis has been our best player at both ends, and I'm just loving what I'm seeing from us right now. And I just think a run is coming from us very soon. I think once everybody gets acclimated with JJ's system.
The coaching's been so good there. Like I've seen a few clips there. It's been so insane. Like LeBron and Austin Reeves had like a good play, and then JJ Redick's just going off at him for missing an assignment. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, they're always going to be good players, but JJ, you got to focus on the bad sometimes. And there was a lot of bad under Darvin Ham that would get missed because he wouldn't call out players. There's one thing that I love JJ for is he cares. He gives a shit, bro, and he demands a lot out of his players. He's not a mate. He's a coach, bro. Whereas Darvin Ham was a mate. He's like Trent Barrett. They get on the beers together after the games and shit. But JJ Redick, bro, he doesn't give a shit about that. He just wants you to freaking defend your man. All right, he was gonna like. Watching him sometimes it just looks like he wants to trade away D'Angelo. I'm praying he trades away D'Angelo and Gabe Vincent. Just give Austin Reeves the stage, bro. Let him be the third member of the big three. I'm telling you, man, he's ready for that job.
Do you think he could get Coach of the Year this year?
No.
No?
Because one man's getting Coach of the Year this year. Either Joe Mazzulla or the Cavs coach. I'm telling you, JJ, our record is not going to be good enough for Coach of the Year. I think Joe Mazzulla got fucking robbed last year. I'm still mad about that. I know the OKC coach did well and everything, but Joe's the best coach in basketball, I reckon, man.
It is a little bit of the most improved.
Me saying a good thing about a Celtics, anyone, all right, you're not going to hear that from me. But I think Joe's the best coach in basketball, and I absolutely love how psychopathic he is. All right, he's insane, this bloke, bro. And I just, as a Catholic man myself, can only back another man that is stronger in his faith than I am, bro. And I just love that bloke, bro. Shout out Joe Mazzulla. Now, lads, who do we reckon are the most underrated player in each conference so far this season? So players that are, I consider underrated, people that are doing extremely well but not getting their flowers. All right, I'll put them on the spot. I didn't give them a time to prepare.
What about you? Do you have one?
Yeah, look, so far this season, I really wanted to say Dyson Daniels, but we're not.
That's what I was thinking.
But we've already given him like 10 minutes of him and Dash, and stealing balls,
sucking balls,
But I'm gonna start with the West. I'm gonna start with I'm gonna go with two centers for West and East, bro. I'm going to go with Ivica Zubac, one bloke who has actually kept it going. He hasn't fizzled out. his teammate Norman Powell also hasn't fizzled out yet. I think he will personally, but Ivica Zubac's, even when he doesn't score, he still rebounds and he gets like, he's actually a half decent defender too. He's been really damn good this year for the Clippers, bro. I think he's a massive reason, and
It's the reason why we're winning.
yeah,
I'm not gonna.
The link between him and Harden is just too good, bro. And that's why I went to trade for Harden. You know what I mean? Because I knew, and I missed out on Zubac's, but hey, I could see this. I know how Zubac's is with a good point guard. I saw him and Rondo together. It was like watching two people that were just on the same page. And him and Harden are just on the same page. And all of the Clippers right now are on the same page. And that's why they're getting wins like they did today. It's just, they're having a good time playing basketball. They know exactly what they have to do. They do their job, and it's turning into wins. So, shout out to Ivica Zubac. I'm going to go another center who nobody is talking about whatsoever. He's dropping monster games, bro. Monster, like 20 games. And it's Jakob Poeltl, bro. And you have both of them in your fantasy team. But
Sure.
Jakob Poeltl in with Scotty out, with Emmanuel quickly out. RJ was out for a lot of it too. He was dropping numbers. And last year they weren't playing in big minutes. And then all of a sudden he gets this massive uptick in minutes because they need him to play. And he's absolutely doing bits with it, man. He's making every minute count. He's averaging some crazy numbers. Shout out to Jakob Poeltl. Shout out to Ivica Zubac's European big men.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good at their job, bro.
You love your Europeans.
I love my Euro play. Like, the way they play the game is the right way, man.
Yeah. 100%.
None of these super uber athletic. I love uber athletic as much as the next player, but I can appreciate European finesse, bro. Soft touch around the glass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can appreciate that shit because that's how I play. You know what I mean? And these are the guys, I watch a lot of European basketball. These are the guys I enjoy watching the most. You go and watch Europe. Like I'm telling you guys, if you never watched the EuroLeague game, bro, go and watch it, bro. The way they play is so much better. And because their center can stay in the paint as long as they want on defense, it makes the scoring a lot harder.
Yeah.
So you actually have to break. It's more of a chess match. You can't rely on isolation as much because they're driving. They'll just let you go past because you're going right towards 7-footer who's just sitting there chilling. I mean, a lot of NBA players now, they wait for that timer to run where the center has to go out so that he doesn't give away a defensive violation.
Yeah.
And then they attack. They wait. Lucas said it on many times, bro. He waits for the center to have to step out, and that's in his timing. He's dart to the basket with that. The Cavs have literally just said they don't care. They'd rather give away this 3-second violation if they have to. Because they're leading the league in defensive 3 seconds by a country mile.
Because they just want that defense.
Because they would rather, like, I think their coach would rather, I can't remember his name, I think it's JB Bickerstaff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that their coach? Or is
You'll
that
have to-
that was either their coach now or their old coach? I can't remember which it was. Or he might be the Pistons
Kenny
coach
Atkinson.
now. Kenny Atkinson, sorry. JB Bickerstaff was their old coach. I think he's coaching Pistons now.
Yeah.
But Kenny Atkinson, would rather the presence of Jared Allen being there and give up 6 more points a game through fucking defensive violations than I reckon he believes that Jared always being there in the middle, a presence is stopping more than 6 points a game.
Yeah.
It's not even 6 points a game from defensive violations. I think it's just like I'm just using it as a number.
Yeah.
The value of having Jared Allen sit there the whole time is more than they're stopping scoring a lot more than just having a play into the defensive, being scared of giving away a defensive 3 second. But yeah, European basketball players, man, mad. And I've given you guys, I've yapped a lot so that they can have a proper answer. I put them on the spot.
Look, I'll go for me. I think someone that's underrated. I think Julius Randle, man, and I think he's just settled in to Minnesota so well. And he hit a game winner either today or yesterday, and he's
illegal. It was illegal.
Yeah,
Travelled.
Doesn't matter. You know, the points still counted. Points counted. Doesn't matter if it's illegal. The game's over. So, but he's been really well integrated into that Minnesota side, and they've played really well with him. And so, for me, I would say, Julius Randle. And I don't want to look. I won't go a player for East, but I think Atlanta, just in general, like Trae Young. obviously Dyson Daniels. I think they've been good.
I just hate Trae Young. That's why I shook my head.
You're a fucking Knicks fan.
Yeah, that's their enemy right there, bro.
Yeah, no, good. I hope so.
That's a good
I
shout.
hope bold Trae Young hits a game winner in MSG right now. Honestly, I hope he does. But
You're a Clippers fan. I just feel
What do you
sorry
mean
for
they lose
you.
by 20? How can you hit a game winner when you lose by 20 to Trae Young every time?
Yeah.
but
they cooked
He
us
owns
when
you,
we
bro.
played them.
He actually owns you.
But yeah.
If you can't think of any in the East, I can name some
I got
names,
one
but
in
I
the
want
East.
him to
I
go.
got one in the East, and it's a team that's they're improving and they're competing, and that's something that their coach has been really emphasizing. Is he just wants them to be competing till the end, and the Knicks just played him in a back-to-back, and Knicks won both games, but they competed, and it was behind Cam Thomas. I think he's having a really good season already, and we talked about him in the first episode about how he was going to put up all-star numbers and probably miss the all-star game. He dropped over 40 points at Madison Square Garden again for the second game in a row. He did it last season, broke the Nets franchise record, and then did it again the other night. And I just think he's been carrying the Nets this season, just massively. I think without him, I don't even want to imagine where the Nets would be. So I think he's not really getting the flowers he deserves for having the Nets doing. They're not doing fantastic, but just doing better than they could be.
He's currently probably number one op for the administration there, because they're trying to go for flag.
Yeah.
And he's just like, no, I'm gonna go. I'm trying to go
literally.
for a contract.
Yeah.
Bro, he's very weird, but you have games where he just doesn't shoot a lot.
Yeah.
And I think I like that he's not trying to steal other people's fire when they're doing well. Like Cam Johnson this week has been on fire the last week and a half.
he actually has.
Dennis Schroeder started the season on mental.
Yeah.
Sort of fizzled out as he always does. Screw you, man. Honestly, as a Lakers fan, that guy gives me PTSD.
True.
So, but yeah, Cam Thomas, I think he's the best player on that team. Nick Claxton has been really, really mid this year when he has played. Hasn't had many good games at all. Ben Simmons is just Ben Simmons. Dodo is just Dodo. Dorian Finney-Smith.
Kim Johnson.
But they're gonna get. Oh my god, there's so many sharps, bro.
Shaden.
There's not Shaden.
Dayron,
bro. I keep calling him DeAndre Sharp because he reminds me of DeAndre Jordan or Andre Drummond, you know what I mean? Dayron Sharp, bro, when he comes back in a couple days or maybe even a week, he's gonna be a beast, I reckon, bro. But the Nets will throw games that no one tanks at the start of the season except the Jazz. So they're going to be tanking at the end of the season, trust me. I think if I were them, I would move guys like...
I was going to say, do you think they trade, obviously Cam Thomas is so good, but
I would trade Schroeder.
Schroeder?
Yeah, he has value because of what he's done on the Olympic stage and what he was doing at the start of the year. I would have... I'd be giving the ball to Dennis Schroeder so that a team that needs a point guard is thinking, if you're the Timberwolves, bro... your point guard options is a guy that you won't play in Rob Dillingham and then Mike Conley. I think Dennis Schroeder
30-something-year-old
is just better than Mike Conley.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think they could get Dennis Schroeder for freaking peanuts, bro. If I'm looking at let's say the Thunder need a backup point guard. I know they got a couple young guys doing
at the
well.
moment.
They need a center at the moment. Not even a backup.
They got the Lakers problem of last
coming.
year. Lakers need a center. The OKC need a center.
They need a center, bro. The Lakers needing a center was a TikTok trend, bro. There was a guy's account who had this song it was like, I don't even know what the song is, but then he would basically.
But the Lakers need a center.
Who gives a shit that Lakers need a center? He had 50 videos in a row like this. I would watch every one of them. That was he made his career, bro. The Lakers needing a center, and the OKC need a center, but hey, go for Dayron, bro, because they got Noah Clowney too, or Clowney, whatever the hell his name is. Then obviously Nick Claxton too. But yeah, Cam's a legend, bro. Yeah, I love him. 27 a game right now.
Yeah.
Sick player. But I would trade. I think they're going to do what the Jazz do every year and just trade away all their decent players to get some more assets and to pretty much guarantee that they get a good draft pick while developing players that they want to develop. They're playing a few other guys some decent minutes too. I think Zaire Williams is one of them, for example. They're just playing him a lot and just get the dead wood out of the way that are not going to be part of your future, get an asset for him. He's probably gonna leave in free agency anyway. I think he's only on like a 1-year deal there or some shit. So just capitalize on it. And I think that's the best way to tank. You see what's gonna be part of your future. You have a decent crack for the first half of the season, and then you down tools and trade away everybody like a month away before the trade deadline.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, man, Lauri Markkanen will be traded. He's been
over.
No. He's not overrated, but he's just having a slow start. As many players are having a slow start this year because there was the Olympics and a lot of them had long playoff runs. I don't think, from memory, because he's Finnish. You know what I mean? Like he didn't really do too much, but. Like, players are just starting off slow. Maybe it's the vaccine. Fuck, blame it on something.
You brought up the Olympics, and you reminded me of the All-Star Super Team of the FIBA America Cup team.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah. My did you see that team? Robert Covington leading the charge.
Roko's the best player on the team, bro. I thought he was Canadian.
Bro, that was.
Roko, bro, he's a gun butt.
You'd love to see an American team and you can't name any of the basketball.
Roko, bro.
Oh, you can name Roko.
And that was how the Olympic teams used to be. It would have even been worse than that because before the Dream Team, you couldn't have any NBA players. You could only have college players.
Well, it was not. You couldn't have pro players. You had to have like
people that got
amateur.
paid money to play basketball could not play in the Olympics.
Yeah,
which just makes
so you had to pick only college.
Well,
players.
that's what the Olympics was. The Olympics was amateur.
But no, it should always be the best of the best.
Yeah,
which is
I
what it is
reckon
now.
we need an Olympics where everyone's on roids.
I was
and shit.
literally about to say.
Well, they're not having. They're building.
They're trying to get it with
in Saudi
Dude,
Arabia.
I want to see the give
I think
him
it's going ahead.
Give him every PED possible. I want to see the peak of male performance, bro.
Human performance. Like, why does I don't care that they're drugged up. Like, don't do drugs, but at the same time, let's see what the human can do. Like how fast can they run?
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, I want to see Usain Bolt really that good.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can compare against a guy on roids, bro.
Like, I do love to see that. Like, just see because what's the world record? It's like 9 seconds or something with Usain Bolt. Like, you just see some guy roided up and then does like 8.
Yeah,
like a
no one's doing 8, but they're
doing
like
that's
9. They're doing maybe like 9.59. You know what I mean?
You know who we should roid up if we're roiding up anyone? Speed. He nearly beat that US sprinter anyways. Let's just roid up.
He was going. No, he wasn't going so easy. He was going like 60-70%.
Bro, did you see him at the end? He was like jumping like this.
Yeah,
he doesn't hit his peak to like 50 meters.
Yeah, but that's how they run, but
yeah, they stretch out.
They stretch out, bro.
Not in that race.
But speed's freaking fast, bro. He's a generational athlete, bro.
Yeah. He jumps over Lamborghini.
Bro, I'll have to say that was fake, but he did it on live stream, bro.
Yeah.
Can you fake a live stream? I don't think you can, bro.
Can obviously we're like this is past the point of basketball, but is
shocking.
Like when do you think the point of evolution of like the human body, like? Of the Olympics, like there will be a person that will get a speed, like a certain speed, and no one will ever be able to beat that.
I think because of modern medicine and stuff, it's just going to keep getting faster.
Keep slowly getting better.
But like, no one's going to run 50 meters in 5 seconds. Like, there's going to be that point where no one can. It's going to be an unbreakable record.
So we're about 8% better than we were like 15 years ago. That's what in athletics, like athletically, and that's with like NBA, NFL. We're about 8% better. In terms of just speed, strength.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's surely got to be...
There are training methods out there that we will discover. There are medical advancements that we'll discover. It will just keep going. And then what if there's a groundbreaking find that then advances us 20 years into the future? I don't know. It's like I'm talking about like Civilization 6, but still.
That's,
all right, you maximize your production, all right? And then you can get 300 signs per turn and then... Right, but
it's one of those.
It's just gonna keep steadily growing, bro.
And as it grows,
then
goes more and more.
Then you need a great person to just skyrocket us further into the future. Maybe they use this alien tech that they're finding in the seas, mate. I don't know. But some other names for most wanted players. Most wanted players. What am I? Need for Speed, bro. So you got Razor, all right.
John Moran's pretty
JV, all right. You got Vic, blacklist number 13. Sorry, I said most wanted, so I was just naming guys on the most wanted blacklist, but I think they're too young for this one.
If it was like a Need for Speed Underground reference.
It's a Need for Speed most wanted
Yeah,
reference.
but I got that.
But
'cause you said
Underground was
Most Wanted, but
before most wanted.
Oh, really? Because I played Underground. but I didn't
Underground
play
1 and
Most Wanted.
2 were before
Underground
most wanted.
2.
Yeah, so it
three
goes
video game ever
Underground
played.
1, Underground
missed
2,
out.
Most
I played-
Wanted, and Carbon. My actual
I
favorite
played
was
VX
Carbon.
I just missed
Supercars
Most
on the
Wanted.
Bro,
PS2.
Carbon was my favorite.
Bro,
One of my favorite
Underground
games of all
2,
time.
going and getting just underglow on your car, paint
I
jobs.
know.
Go and do the
I want to
drift
live that
runs.
in real life, bro.
Oh.
But the Australian government.
Oh,
But
my
Cool, NBA.
yeah, NBA. That's what you get with us, I guess. So
Yeah, that's what you
some
can't.
other underrated players.
It flashes on.
Some other underrated players. You got the flashlight on, mate. It's burning a hole. Like we can't talk about basketball.
You can't see it on the camera, but,
but listen,
these flashes
I
went
know
off like 10 minutes.
The final touch. Some other underrated players. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out Keon Ellis. He balled out today, but I would have put him on this list anyway. He's just a mad player. Doesn't get enough minutes because his coach is absolutely inept at rotations. Okay. You got Trey Mann on the Hornets. Love that, man. AI Junior. All right, Brandon Miller on the Hornets.
He's
all
been
right?
a bit-
Mark Williams on the Hornets. When he plays, questionable
Does
slash
this guy go for the
doubtful
Hornets?
He plays for the hospital team. All right. Shout out Luke Cornett. All right, Cornetto of the Boston Celtics. Never gets any credit, but he's invented a new form of defense.
I want to give a shout out to a Knicks rookie, Hock Tua, Ariel Huck. I looked up his name so I
Is
can
that
say
a
it
real
right.
person?
No, yeah, Ariel Huck Porty. He's a center. He's a gun. He's just not.
He just doesn't play.
They won't give him minutes, but
Yeah.
when he gets his minutes, he had a blinder in our win against the Nets when Brunson hit the match winner and then Bridges had the block. But when he gets minutes, he's cooking as a center. He's so good, but
He's so much better than
You know
Jericho
what
Sims.
Tom did,
So much better
oh,
than
that's
Jericho
what I
Sims.
mean. Like way better than Jericho Sims.
Shout
but
out Christian Brown of the Denver Nuggets. I'm telling you, way better than KCP.
Chris Brown.
Tim absolutely hates Christian Brown because he likes KCP. I don't know how you could like KCP, honestly. Like, I won a championship with my team and I still think it was mid. Yeah, are we naming players now?
Daddy yet?
You know what? The most
Must not be
underrated
Knicks,
player in
bro.
basketball is this man. Shits on Tyrese
He's a
Halliburton.
hog, bro.
Become
He's a
Daddy
hog.
yet.
Shit, no, he's
He's a
not a
hog.
hog.
They're up by 20 and he's still like just trying to stat pat, bro.
He's not stat padding. They lose 20-point leads on the daily. They need him to close out the games for them. Shout out LaMelo Ball. What a legend.
So
What
underrated.
a legend.
We're shouting out underrated players. Jalen Brunson, Carl Anthony Towns. I see
You know who's
guys.
underrated? James Harden.
James Harden is underrated. But you know who else is underrated? I don't know.
Josh
Austin
Hart.
Reeves.
Josh Hart.
Dalton Connect. All right, we're just naming players now.
Mikal Bridges' jump shot.
shout
I want
out-
an apology.
Shout out Norris Cole.
That ball's going in the hooch.
Shout out Norris Cole. Hey, the guys at the end of the show, write Norris Cole. Norris Cole. All right. We're
what to
going to
do.
up your ball knowledge. Norris Cole, legend. All right.
Oh, my.
That's it for
That's
us.
it.
I
I
think
got
we
nothing
yapped
else.
a lot today.
Unless we actually want to go into geopolitics.
Yeah. I mean, this is even going to be a basketball show in 3 weeks. But shout out Dash Daniels.
Shout out Need for Speed Underground 2.
Just, man,
Welcome to the Australian Yap
Shout
Sesh
out to
podcast.
Europe. Shout out to the Great Barrier Reef.
Yep.
Sucking balls.
The Great Barrier Thief, Dyson Daniels, the vacuum,
Shout out to-
sucking balls, and
De'Aaron Fox. Shout out to Josh Odokar. Shout out to Fox League. Shout out to De'Aaron Fox. Shout out to
Darren-
Fantastic
hey,
Mr.
Shout out to
Fox.
all the foxes
hey,
out
Darren,
there.
Hey, every
We love
fox
you.
that ever lived. F you, bro.
Okay, I got a question. Would you rather wear
No.
a Bronny James Jr. jersey or a De'Aaron Fox
Oh my
jersey?
god, Fox jersey all day.
All right, that'll do us, surely.
Yeah, that's us. That's
Bing
us,
bong.
man. Norris Cole.
Woo!